wasn't really thinking about, oh, let me go out and vote because it's president this and that. You know, now when you're older, or when I got much older in my 20s, even my 30s, I started realizing that the voting, you know, it's for us. We're the fucking... They're the commander-in-chief, but we're really the ones that are the ones putting them there. So in reality, they're working for us.
Yeah, but this is going to be a shit show.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's funny because this weekend, I was hanging out with my girl's cousin and her man was saying, I don't want to get into politics, but I told him, you know what? Everybody says that, but then the next question is, they say something about politics.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it goes. But I would say, what's going to be a shit show is going to be the voting. I heard already out here in Jersey, which is, we have mail-in voting, and actually I did a mail-in voting.
Because I just got mine.
Like a week ago, but I think they either arrested or fired USPS worker who just threw out a lot of the votes.
The mailman?
The mailman basically said, fuck that shit.
But
In Kearney.
so he probably knew who they were voting for.
Maybe, well, unless you open it, because I did it myself, so you gotta fill it out and then you
seal it.
You seal it.
You can't open it.
Yeah, but maybe this motherfucker just, I don't know. Maybe he looked at people's names, and if they thought Spanish, they're gonna vote. Depends who he was going for.
Yeah.
So, whatever the case is, he basically threw a lot of them out, which is kind of fucked up. And that's the fucked up shit about this whole shit is that I don't know, like, what, if, in terms of voting, if, like, my mom was asking me in New York if she could vote that day, I don't know.
She could, but, like, the whole COVID thing, she's gonna have to go, like, extra early.
Yeah.
And, because that's why they're giving us the
Mailing
vote. I think they're gonna do online voting. Right?
Yeah.
The mailing vote, they could organize it.
Yeah.
But they can't count it until the day of the election.
Yeah.
So we won't know who's president in reality maybe until a week later.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy because even whoever wins, especially if it's a close race, right? Whoever wins, the other is going to say the other party kind of cheated.
Exactly.
Or whatever. There's going to be some like investigative or people, even if they didn't say cheating, people are going to think something happened. So it's going to be crazy, man. And it's...
They're not going to stop talking about it until January when they actually...
Nah.
What's the word? They don't praise you, but they... when they do the
inauguration, when you get sworn in or whatever.
You get sworn in.
Yeah.
There you go. It's probably going to be like a week before that when we find out. Because I think the inauguration is
yeah, around January or something.
Mid-January, like early Feb. Don't quote me right on that, people. But it's like Lee said, it is going to be a shit show. We do have two puppets going at it. One who stutters a lot, and the other one is just too bright for TV. And I don't mean smart. It's just like his color. A bully. If you guys watched the last debate, which I don't want to get into it.
Do you watch SNL?
That I didn't watch. I want to watch the clip of that.
Yeah.
The whole thing that had me going crazy was when he said stand back and stand by. People, you could take however you want it.
Yeah, that's just mad racist.
Exactly. I take it the way I listen to it and the way I
interpret it.
Exactly. Because if somebody's telling me stand back and stand by, that means he's going to pull the trigger and tell me, go ahead, go after them.
Yep.
But he didn't want to put that team or whatever, he didn't want to put him on notice. He didn't want to call him out. But like I said earlier, this is not a show about politics. This is not a show about religion. But please, 18 and over,
exercise your
vote,
your duty to vote.
Yeah, it's your right if you want to vote for this person, that person, whoever. If you see a porn star's name in the fucking ballot and you want to vote for them, just vote. Just don't waste your... If you're 18 and over, please vote.
You're going to have the porn star, Al Beefsteak.
Oh, my God. Oh, man, that's a perfect name. Yeah. Al Beefsteak.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but... Beefsteak. Even better. I just added better.
Yo, that's what's gonna take you to a beefsteak dinner, not a steak dinner. A beefsteak dinner.
You're gonna take me to the Chata House in Boston,
AKA Malecon.
The Chata is gonna be with a T-A-H at the end, not even charter. Chata. But people just vote. I know a lot of people who like, oh, I'm not gonna vote because I already know who's gonna win. Yo, in the end of the day, if it's gonna take you a few minutes, I mean, like in Jersey, it's even lazier. If you could fucking get a pen, pick up a pen, and just fill out something, and just scratch off the little box, do it, man. Like, don't be that lazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a quick thing to do. Get out the way, and
if you have kids, you're really not voting for yourself. You're voting for the future of your kids, because we're already old enough that we saw that, but now we're gonna start voting for the people that are gonna be behind us, our future, and we gotta make it better for them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the way I look at it, I vote more for our people, and when I'm saying our people, I'm saying like minorities, because we're the ones that always get kind of fucked, and like where people getting deported for like no reason, people who've been working out here for that shit, like that shit kind of bothers me. Like it shouldn't be just going after Muslims and Mexicans or whatever the case may be.
Mexican.
They never go Canadians, European. So that's the thing. Everything is always for us,
because white is right.
That's what I'm saying. So it's fucked up that our people get to suffer. And I mean, thank God, like for us, maybe it's not affecting us, but it could affect, family members who get deported. Fucking departed. I'm thinking too much Boston.
And you said I was drunk.
Thinking too much Boston to departed. Deported for like no reason.
We're gonna get deported, eh?
Yeah, so look, like I said, people vote. Easy thing to do is just fucking a few minutes one day of the year, and that's it. But yeah, it's gonna be a shit show, and we'll definitely keep you guys posted, because more than likely, I think it's a Tuesday, and we probably have a podcast the next day. So
something
to that extent.
And the good thing is that we're not gonna know that Tuesday, if it's gonna happen. Who's gonna win?
Yeah.
The way we fucking support Super Bowl Sunday, and we all fucking gather around, Election Day should be like that if we really want to make a change.
But you know what's stupid is, like, even Chris Rock said it in Saturday Night Live. He goes, nothing good happened on Tuesday. He goes, they want to have a Tuesday Night Live. Like Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So it's true. Like, Tuesday is like the worst day of the fucking week, bro.
What used to be good about
Tuesdays? Because at least Hump Day is the middle of the week for people. So you're like, I got through the middle of the week. Thursday is like, people go for happy hour or whatever the case may be. Then Friday. But then Tuesday is only good for tacos.
Hey, that's a good
tequila.
But you're going to agree with me, though, because back in the days, Tuesday was the day new albums used to come out.
Yes.
And they changed them to Friday. I don't know why. Because
streaming.
Yeah. But Tuesday was the day, that new 50 Cent
movies were always Fridays.
Friday.
And music was Tuesdays. Yeah.
And we had to go to people. You guys gonna know how old I am when Coconuts was a place that sold CDs and cassettes. We used to go to Tower Records.
Yeah, Virgin Megastore. 42nd Street,
Tower
Union
Records
Square.
Tower Records by NYU downtown in the Village. That used to be the big one. I used to go to that one. With Virgin Records was where?
There was two of them. There was one on Times Square, like on 45th.
Okay, I never.
That had a movie theater downstairs. And then there was the other one on Union Square. We've been to that one. I've been there with you.
That. Was there any? Was there a Tower Records on 34th Street where the Victoria's Secret was at?
Maybe.
Across the street from the Macy's on like 7 or 6 Ave.
Maybe.
Because you know where Modell's is at in that.
That corner building where that college is at.
Yeah, across the street. I think Virgin Records. I think Tower Records used to be. I think
so.
But yeah, Tuesdays was the day everybody wanted to go and buy it. When they used to buy albums.
Yeah.
Before the whole Napster and LimeWire and all that shit. we used to spend money and go to a record shop. So I was guessing, okay, Tuesday, like you just said, Tuesday was nothing, just Taco Tuesday. But Tuesday was the day we bought new music. Then they switched it to Friday because of streaming, and Friday was always new movie night until they switched it to late Thursday.
Yeah, for like the good movies.
Yeah, so like if Marvel's movie was coming out, it'll be one show Thursday night, 10 o'clock or midnight.
Yeah.
And then they'll start pumping them out Friday. So everything changes. This world changes, but this voting election day is always on a Tuesday. It's never going to change. Like Lee said, if you're in Jersey, you could be a lazy ass. You could be scratching your balls right now and send your vote. I don't know how Boston's doing it or Cali or I don't know these other states because I don't live there. If you one of our fans let us know, DM us or text us and let us know what's the voting situations in the states that you guys are in. New York, I don't know if they're doing a mail-in vote. But please, man, just go out there. If you're old enough to vote, take advantage of it. And you'll feel good after you do it. Believe me. Yes, you're not old enough to buy a bottle of fucking Ciroc at 18. But if you go vote and you go to that bodega in the corner, they will probably sell you a bottle. Because there's some bodegas in the Heights that still do that. Because I used to buy my bottles in the bodegas.
Oh, yeah.
I would pay $5 extra, but I would get them. Because I knew Papo from the bodega in the corner.
I used to get it in this liquor store once any first. The thing I used to always buy E&J. So then even if I wanted to switch it up, maybe if I wanted to get Bacardi, I would switch. But he will always ask me, "You got ID, right?" I say, "Yeah." Because I was always going clubbing at an early age. So he kind of thought I was already as of age. So I would just get E&J or Bacardi. I wouldn't try to be fancy and try to change it up because I'm like, he might ask more questions.
Yeah.
So I would come in, yo, E&J right here. Not going to touch the window. He'll give me the E&J or Bacardi, Limon. That's it. And I knew the price already. You know, this was $8.50. And this one is whatever amount of money. Ooh, nice catch by the Yankees. But
I wonder if they did that in other... They probably did in other states. Because if New York did it, I'm guessing other states did it. But, you know, in Jersey, you go into a grocery store and you see liquor. When I first moved to Jersey, I found that surprising that I could buy potato chips and a bottle of fucking Henny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely weird. It's weird, yeah.
Every grocery store you go to in Jersey, they sell beers and liquor.
Yeah.
And everyone. Even the gas stations, certain gas stations.
The liquor part, because they always sold beers in the Heights.
Yeah,
the bodegas.
Not all bodegas. You had to go to certain bodegas that you knew that sold the liquor.
No, but I'm talking about beer.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Beer,
the bodegas sold beer.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to, like, let's say I wanted a bottle of Brugal.
That they always had on the down low.
Yeah. And I used to go to my corner store on 160 in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And it's past midnight because the liquor stores used to close at midnight. So after midnight, you can't buy. So you go to whatever, Papo or your local. I wanted the 6-pack, pero dame una de la botella. Mm-hmm. And only certain people knew that he sold bottles. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody knew. Like if I will send you're not even from the block, they will look at you weird because you're not even from there.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they did that over here in Jersey or like maybe in Cali and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I grew up in New York. I've never seen it anywhere else.
The same thing. I mean, we both grew up in the Heights. It was the same thing for me. The one thing I noticed was, like Al said, when I first came to Jersey, certain regular stores had like alcohol, and I was going to get milk, and I was like, oh shit, like bottles of vodka. And the one thing I also noticed out here, well, not out here, traveling outside of even Jersey. I think when I first went to South Beach, I went to like a Walgreens, and they got like, you know, like vodka. Some of them have vodka, and you know, I'm like, yo, we could buy fucking, well, Ciroc wasn't even out that day, but Grey Goose or whatever, Hennessy. in a Walgreens, I was like, that shit was weird. And then when we went to California,
Oh.
that even hit me because we went to a whole bunch of Walgreens.